happened last week. Sure, you're fluent in it.
Um, yeah, we surprisingly survived the fight. But Snowwolf got sent to a very fun demi-plane where he had a fashion come to Jesus with the Lich. And then we went to Ragegrave to buy him a bikini. And a bunch of other things. Before we realized he was cursed. And we sent him to church to get better. And then went and talked to Hux. He turned out that he could actually pay us for stuff out of his 401k, which we didn't feel great about taking, but then we cured Snowwolf with it.
We only took part.
Yeah, exactly. We only took a bit of it. You can maybe retire at 70 or 80 now. I don't know what we did after that. I feel like we had something we were gonna go do. Oh, we went to, what is it? Dawnfell? No, we went to Evermont to go to Dawnfell, and now we're gonna be escorting researchers, wizards, both, into very friendly, not cursed territory.
Yeah.
There's no dragons involved ever.
It was mentioned, but he probably won't show up, right?
We're escorting squishies, is the point.
Yeah.
We're hired muscle. Even though I think only 2 of us have any muscle.
Not many.
Or flesh.
True. So.
Don't say
that.
Yeah.
Stanley has flesh, but.
So, do you do any preparations for this trip, or?
I think. Oh, well, no, I'm broke as fuck. Never mind.
That's true. You had a spending spree.
You even spent a little bit of my money.
Yeah, I can't believe you let me do that.
I mean, that swimsuit looked great on you.
Did he throw away the swimsuit, or did you keep it?
You're unsure. Put it that way.
Damn it. It's gonna fish it out of the garbage for later.
Yeah. Snowwolf spent 200 gold that we received earlier.
I mean, we spent it to get him cured, so.
Hux spent it to get him cured, kind of.
Yeah. We really owe Hux. We gotta treat that kid right.
Do we owe him? We've been running his errands for like weeks.
Yeah,
that is true.
I kind of feel like it was for services rendered.
Yeah, like we took way less than we should have.
No, I don't know. I think he deserves a big cut of the next thing.
Absolutely not.
No. Be destitute at level 20, and everyone would be like, "How did this happen? You can create money. You can literally manifest it." Like, yeah, I'm poor.
Like, how do 5 adventurers at level 15 not have 30 gold between them?
Can we not blame Hux for that? If anything, it's Stanley's fault.
Yeah,
it is a combo of the two. Put it that way.
All of our fault, because no one was like, maybe we should be paid for this. We were all there the whole time.
Hold on, let me roll Ket's intelligence for you.
Oh no, that would be wisdom. That would be wisdom.
Let me roll out for you and tell you what Snowwolf thinks.
I was waiting for that to be a nat 20.
She knew all along.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys are rolling great.
Hold on, you requested wisdom instead.
There we go. Average.
Much better.
Passable.
Yeah.
Snowwolf's living with his sister right now. He doesn't really have expenses.
He's about to kick him out without the money. Where's your rent?
That's probably the brother-in-law, but
Yeah, so eventually you guys gather up the next day. Wow. All right. Um,
What just got rolled?
that was your
rolled
intelligence
a
from a
safe
while
journey.
ago.
Oh, it was that lagged?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think I turned it off the dice today. It looks
I
like
have high
Roll20
hopes for
struggled.
Roll20 today.
They did release or send an email out about a lot of updates they've been doing. So that updates come with bugs. A lot of it is on my end though, and I'm not a huge fan of the updates. It's the way finding the maps shows up. It's so small now. It was larger and better. Anyway, um, yeah. And you go to Evermont, and you are introduced to your escort team. Um, you see two people wearing robes that look like they are of wizard training more than anything. Um, they seem to have uh, thin spell books at their side, but also much thicker books that they're holding are notebooks.
Mm.
There's some shaming going on for these wizards. I gotta call out
They
the thin
write
spell
small.
books,
It's
man.
fine.
They're more the researchers of magic, is what you get explained to, than they are actual practitioners in it. They learn some stuff, but mainly it's their studies of past magics and things and predictions of future events and stuff. You also see with them two people who don't seem very wizardly. One has a lot of like tinkering gear on them, you know, uh, like an eyeglass that kind of like telescopes outwards to look closer into things, different types of toolkits and stuff. Something Stanley would be very familiar with. Um, and then there's another one who seems to have a lot of vials with different liquids in them. Potentially potions, if not other forms of testing. Uh, and then, yeah, the guard captain uh, of Evermon, Kremaz. These are the 4 researchers. And, researchers, this is your escort crew. The one of the robed individuals, she is a female elf. Like, well, it is nice to meet you. I hope you are serviceable. We will be able to help where we can, but I'm afraid that that is not much. Otherwise, we would be out on a solo journey.
If we
no worries.
end up in combat, stick close to me. I'll do my best to keep you from getting hit.
All right, well, very well. We do have magics prepared today for a bit more vaserary means. So we may be able to keep to the shadows, which there should be plenty of. It's gonna be Elry. I don't know why I asked. Elry.
Hello.
I was gonna say who has high insight, and then I remembered. Um,
Yeah.
Elry, you could tell that the uh, other wizard, uh, he is a He's a gnome and seems fairly young for a gnome and is also looks quite nervous about this.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
It seems pretty good. I look over at Stanley. That probably means you don't want to be wearing armor, mate.
I'll be fine wearing this armor. It's designed for stealth combat.
I can hear you literally like miles away.
You literally can't, you fool. It's literally designed for stealth combat. There is padding in between the joints.
Theo would just walk up and just poke him. Wrong mode. That's all you hear him say.
No, it's absolutely the correct mode.
Now,
And
you guys have seen this before with Stanley. Infamously, when he was in infiltrator mode for the graveyard and got into combat and almost got ripped to shreds because of this.
Yeah.
we are back in infiltrator mode again. For uber stealth.
Brave. Very fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Out of curiosity,
if you
with the
thought-
infiltrator mode, is it spray paint more black or?
Oh no.
It's a great thing that you mentioned that, Sock.
Yeah.
Infiltrator mode is actually a little bit more green, weirdly enough. Exactly.
Okay,
It's
what?
it's rusted, or not rusted copper. It's
Oxidized?
oxidized copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make it look more like a statue, if in case he has to stand still.
Wow. The ultimate stealth technique.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Have you seen camo? It's not always subtle.
No.
Depending if it's being in the right environment, yeah.
I played a tank game with one of my friends at one point, and one of the camouflage options was just this really shiny, reflective thing. And I was like, how is this camouflaged at all? And he's like, well, it's meant to blast light back into your enemy's eyes. So rather than blending in because you hide in everything else, it's blending in because you're blinding people.
I don't know if that sounds like a game thing. That doesn't.
Apparently, it was an actual tactic used.
Did
This
it work?
friend is a history buff.
Was it
So
like on the
there's-
seas or?
Don't know. I didn't ask.
There's planes that use like
Yeah, well, that's a plane.
paint that literally. You can still see it. It's the camouflage against radar. It depends on what it's camouflaged against, I guess. Anyway, Snowwolf is still looking very suspicious at
What?
Stanley. Not suspicious, I guess. Just disbelieving Stanley.
Yeah, I can't find anything about shiny camo. Reflective camo has a different meaning than like being a mirror.
I wish I could remember the actual name of that type of camo, because that would help immensely. I'll reach out to that friend and
I'm not
ask.
saying it was never
I'll
a
get
thing.
back
I'm
to you.
curious about it. Yeah. The person with the alchemical getup. There's something off about them the more you look at them. they don't really seem to have normal features. There seems to be like almost bits and patchworks of different types of people. Like the eyes don't quite match. The ears don't look like a weird mix of something, like almost like maybe like goblin ears, but there's more of a humanoid, like not a goblinoid uh, anything else really to them, like teeth and everything. It's a weird mix of races and hard to put down who they or what they were originally or what they are now. And as for the Artificer one, it is more of a Dragonborn. But yeah, so you guys head off.
Yeah.
All right. Who is
Would
go?
it still be possible to get rations for the party?
For the separate party?
No, our party.
Do you not have rations?
Well, I mean special rations.
Define
Since my character
special.
doesn't eat, he doesn't need rations.
Sure.
But
what do you mean
you
by
just wanna-
special?
Like ale, special food, and such.
Just yeah. You want to get drunk on the job in Dawnfell?
I mean, he won't be able to get drunk since he's a machine, technically.
What do you mean by special rations? What are you looking for? You have rations though, don't you?
Yes, but not in the standard way. He wants to get actual food. Not like the jerky kind of rations.
Those wouldn't be rations then. That'd be food.
Yes, then he wants to get food.
Dave, what the fuck are you trying to do here? What are you telling me?
Get food for the party. That when we have a rest, we can take out those, or drink, or tea, or
Dave,
what?
is Theo a cook?
Yes.
God damn it!
Hell yeah.
He has
Right,
proficiency in cook's utensils and herbalism kit.
That's type. Can I get normal rations? I realize I don't have rations and assumed I did.
Damn it! What? Don't steal that.
I don't have food.
No, I mean
Dude.
TJ's meme that or his gift that he posted.
Oh,
That was literally where I had the idea, like, cooking robot. Yeah.
I have 10 rations on me. I can share with anyone, but apparently we have a cook who doesn't eat.
That's pretty cool.
It's legally below the legal threshold.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can buy food. Give me an insight check for Theo. Okay,
Yay.
so easy enough. Theo would, though, also realize this is a stealth mission in a highly dangerous area.
Hey, if we know we're going to die, might as well have a good meal.
Not if the meal
What?
causes us to die.
C'est la vie.
For you.
Hey, I don't get to eat the final meal, okay? I don't eat.
So you cook it and run. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Sure hope nobody notices this campfire. Anyways, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
go.
guys enjoy your meal, and I'll see you in hell.
And this is where we start our new campaign, where we go hunt down Nox's newest incarnation, the cooking robot.
Hi.
Hmm.
I mean, it would be funny to say, like, how did your party die? Well, I cooked food. What?
I mean, you undercooked it? No.
I cooked food, which distracted them, and then the Shadow Dragon came and killed them all. Oh.
Theo's looking to have a
Laughing about
fucking
his-
party out in Dawnfell.
Yeah. The whole episode that this Bender gift came from is the one where he serves food that is 10% below the lethal salt limit.
Hmm.
And the more our conversation's going, the more I'm suspecting that Dave's going to try something similar.
It is edible.
It is
But it's
edible.
not tasty. Tasty's a different matter.
Only 1% below the lethal carcinogen limit.
In California or anywhere else?
Anywhere else, because California's
Yeah,
special.
California is like almost no food then.
Well,
But I think Dave Cooks
getting
is known
food
to the
later.
state of California to cause cancer,
That's
but only California.
most products. All right. So other than that, is everyone ready to go?
Can I get
Yeah.
rations?
Sure.
You can have
Since we're
mine.
local? Okay. Why do you have rations?
It's in my standard pack. I have 10 rations.
Sure, I will take your ration.
I have 10 rations.
The rations just happen to be in the bag of holding he hid in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There.
That makes more sense.
There's some.
I probably would have raided the sister's cabinet before going out since it's broke.
I have a kitty in my lap who's looking along.
Snow Wolf?
No. My cat, Sunny.
Don't think Snow Wolf would be sitting in Theo's lap.
I'm over here
Yeah.
wondering why we even care about rations. We've never tracked this before.
Yeah.
Last campaign, you had a hunter who provided.
That is true. Better reason for why rations are never tracked is because Dave does make a chef in every fucking character he's ever had.
I like cooking, okay? It's my niche.
It's why he took so long to answer me when I asked.
Because it's true.
I just kind of assume it at this point.
Hey, Val's not a chef, he's a bartender.
You guys ever watch fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a video and share it with the group.
Share with the class.
What is it, though?
It's a TikTok.
Ah.
But it's this guy who does fucking amazing meals. But he always cooks in the wild. And I'm like, if this isn't what is happening at our fucking campsite every night, I would be very upset.
Well, it is Theo.
This is probably one of the things that would have won Megman over for Sly. It's just sexy the way that this is cooked.
So, you guys head off to Dawnfell?
Yep.
You buying anything more ridiculous items, or?
I was actually looking for a toe ring.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No.
You're not gonna be looking for crampons over there?
No, probably not.
No,
It's not Christmas.
that's true. Not yet. And you are going to the desert, so not super useful there. Nobody wants battering ram. Last chance. All right. So You guys head off to Dawnfell. Uh, who is leading this group?
If no one else is, Snow Wolf will, but he's not great at it, so.
I can try and help him.
Is anyone good at survival?
I'm
Hold on.
decent.
Maybe 2.
+2. Yeah,
Or-
same.
That is one above what I have.
Why the fuck are you leading?
I said no one else is, but he's not good at it, okay?
Nobody is.
Straight up told you.
Beginning to realize why you guys never took one of these missions.
Did you see my my wisdom roll?
Mm. Ellery, go for it, I guess.
Ellery's the fucking captain.
Follow me, guys. I'm an adventurer.
At least
no.
somebody knows how to read a map here, okay? You
Yep,
point
that's
the
about
fucking
right.
cat at things and he hits it. That's about it.
Oh, the dice and their stories. Ellery, also give me a D100.
Oh hell yeah!
This,
All right.
I mean, Theo has cartographer's tools proficiency, but I don't think that will help.
So,
Wouldn't that help? He's
Uh,
proficient with maps.
yes.
I don't think it's useful
I
though.
mean, I didn't know we had a
Fine.
map.
Do we not? Okay.
The people you're escorting certainly have a map to where they're going.
Oh,
Oh.
Theo will then look along with Ellery to give advantage, or would just
Sure.
proficiency be enough?
Yeah, no, sure, fuck it.
Wow!
Wow, that's a hell of a map.
Thank God, Theo.
This is a good
That made a
map.
hell of a difference.
I just love how
I'm
late
just
that
bragging
was.
on it.
Fucking like, oh, I have this map ability.
I
Did
didn't
you
know
think-
it was about a map. Okay, I didn't know it was about a map. We never talked about maps before. Okay.
Okay.
Who the fuck uses maps?
Yeah. Doesn't have Google navigation?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I just walk out there and I see shit.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the definition of a TJ character.
Yeah, that's true.
So many flashbacks. So when you
Yeah.
when you first get to Dawnfell, because there are teleporters there, they are closed to most access. They are currently rebuilding. So entering from that side, you are in this dome of radiant light. It seems fairly large. And it's not like a blinding light. It gives this weird dull glow that illuminates evenly the whole time. There are many tents set up, as well as buildings that have been built that are just kind of quick, temporary housing. And you're in the middle of this ruins of a city. The ruins themselves kind of act as structural support where they can, and where they aren't, they are also being studied and such. There are guards around, and they are protecting other wizards and researchers in this area. You approach the edge of the dome, and not too far from the outside of that, you can see people trying to expand this dome a little bit further and try to remove the lingering shadows of Cernus. As you leave the bubble with the map from your guide, you make your way out. Give me a group stealth check.
I don't think I realized Canteen had disadvantage there.
I literally selected it with advantage.
No, so
to...
that's a roll 20 bug. Yeah, with advantage the first one. As long if you're equipped with heavy armor, it automatically defaults to auto disadvantage, no matter the ability or the armor.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Just take the first one,
Yeah. Yeah, because I've had that where it's like, what is it, mithril armor? And like, it's like, oh, this gets rid of the stealth problem. And it's like, roll 20's like, fuck you, it does. It's like, alright.
I will upgrade to non-stealth reducing heavy armor when we get paid enough to do so.
Or anything.
Y'all are getting paid?
Does a firefighter ask for a paycheck?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Oh, shit.
I have
Well-
regular chainmail.
I mean, some firefighters get the ability to. I live in an area
If
where
that's their
most don't.
profession.
Most
and
are
there's
volunteer.
volunteers, right?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
are.
That's a little different.
So, no, I think in that case, yeah, Stanley's got a point.
Are we volunteer heroes, though? I don't know about this. I'd like to be paid.
Yeah, I was doing this as a job, so definitely thought there was payment involved.
Hell, Stanley. Highest passive is 15 perception.
Yep.
18.
18.
Whoa!
That's new.
Theo has +8 in perception.
Is that new?
E.
Nice.
Is that the alert?
We needed it.
Nope. Skill expert.
So, you have 2 wisdom?
Yes.
You a
But
monk?
as I said, skill expert.
You a monk?
Listen,
Yeah.
you gotta believe in the build.
But I focused on
most people I
dexterity
don't
first.
question, but it's Dave here, and I'm really curious.
I went for dex first, and then now I'm going to focus on wisdom.
Okay.
He just has a dex addiction.
I'm just confused by Captain Minmax having +2 wisdom on a monk.
Wisdom doesn't give you AC.
I was gonna say,
Useless.
because I have a 5 in one trait and a 3, for the mods.
Oh,
for the
Dave put it in
pluses.
Constitution because he wants more health, I'm guessing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or strength. I don't know.
No, he wouldn't put it in Strength. That's got to be his negative.
It's charisma.
I
Charisma,
always
that's
put
right.
my 2 class skills as the highest, and then con gets the next.
Yeah,
Depending. There are some classes like Wizard.
Except you did 1 class skill and then con, and then your other class skill went with that last.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put my next level ups into con. But I will in wisdom.
Trust the process.
Whatever.
He's cooking, okay?
Literally.
multiple
I mean-
ways.
Early game, I don't think there's a whole lot for monks that relies super on wisdom. It's more once you
Stunning Strike.
start trying to do stunning strike.
Stunning
yeah.
Strike. Stunning
Yeah.
Strike. Anyway,
You don't get that to like 5 or 6 anyway, right?
it's level based. Your key points.
Yeah, no, I know it's based on key points, but you don't get stunning strike until like level 5 or
5.
6.
Which
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
Which is early.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. With this roll, the very first day of travel goes quite well. You barely see anything on your journey. It's a oddly devoid and desolate landscape. You don't realize how much the ambient sound of random animals or insects or anything like that, leaves rustling. Not that there would be many in the desert to begin with, but just silence. And then I believe Elry,
Yeah.
you mentioned that you have a better camping system,
I did?
didn't you?
No.
The end of last session?
Did you do? Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Tiny hut?
Oh yeah. That's what you meant. I
Yeah.
was like, camping system? I don't have a rule set for
Hey.
camping. Yeah, bubble time.
Okay.
And I do have ritual casting, so is for free.
Okay. And
Wee.
yeah, it's
I'll
easy
make
enough
it sand colored.
Yeah, it's easy enough to camouflage it in this landscape. And the sand isn't like incredibly bright, uh, tan or orangish. It's a little bit grayed out. But yeah, it's easy enough to camouflage the bubble in this place. At one point, while you guys are in the bubble, the alchemist, he kind of looks around to the group. He's like, "That was a pretty good day. Anybody want a drink?"
Sure,
Not
I'd
while
be down.
working.
Probably from
No, that's not alcoholic.
I'll pass.
Don't worry.
Insight.
Is this alcoholic? Doesn't make me feel any better. I say,
Just
looking
tilts
over
her
at
head when he says it's not alcohol. She's like, what?
Why?
Yeah, no, it definitely it definitely doesn't seem alcoholic, and based off of who he is, these seem like potions.
Oh. Sure.
All
As
right.
long as he's
Cat will
not
take one.
fishy.
Whoever takes one, well,
That's
you never said
Noel does
what's
not
in them.
trust it, especially after knowing Elry and what happened with the brownies.
Anybody who wants a potion can roll a d100.
Oh boy. One of those kind of potions.
The fun kind?
We're in a bubble in the desert. There's nothing
Cat
else to
learns
do.
by doing.
Drugs time.
Okay. Oh, that's an interesting one.
For me or for Ellery?
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because they kind of both. Okay. So. Elry.
Mm-hmm.
What color is Elry's hair?
Red, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's red.
Okay. Give me a d6.
Ooh.
Elry's hair shifts to a more brighter orange, like Halloween orange.
Ooh.
Whereas Katine, your hair is very wet looking and feeling now.
Ah. Kind of sticks her hand on her head and just, why is it wet?
You see the alchemist, kind of like jotting down notes and looking at the bottles that you took, and okay, all right.
Did
Okay,
you
so
know what these would do, or have an idea?
well, I mean, I knew they do something, and more notes I get, the more I learn. Right? That's the whole point.
Is
Anyone
my hair
else?
just
Yeah.
wet now for life?
That's part of the study, I guess. We'll figure it out. Let me know if it is, though.
Any chance you have anything that'll make this guy smarter? I'll point over at Stanley.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
Hey Stanley, you should try one.
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm already at the peak of intellect.
Can I remind you about your current predicament? I'll just look at it.
That I nimbly escaped from, thank you very much. We have had no ill repercussions because of this.
Yeah.
Get. Anyhow,
I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Dave had a stroke. It's fine.
yes.
So after he offers one, no one takes it. And he's like, all right, and he drinks one. And shortly after he sneezes, and as soon as he does, there's two of them.
Oh.
Oh.
To which they both start looking at each other over and furiously writing notes. And then the one kind of fades away into sand, and he looks off at it. He's like, "Oh, that was neat. Wonder if that was me or if I'm. It doesn't matter now."
Does that count for the paycheck? I would do it right at the finish line. We get 6 out of 5. How did you do that? Pay us more.
We found them. But then again, them turning to sand as you get across.
Psh. It's not our fault if the
yeah.
client decides to turn into sand.
Yeah. Ellery, give me another survival check. Another D100.
Can I have help with the map?
Sure.
Theo's so good at it.
Yes.
And another group stealth.
Oh.
And a druid with pass without trace.
God, if only. It
Nice.
only lasts an hour, though.
I will take a 15. That's pretty strong.
Of course, it's a 21 from Stanley.
I don't know how I rolled 2 19s so far today, but we take those.
Is that
Okay.
disadvantage in your stealth form? Or is that advantage that looks like disadvantage?
We talked about it. It's a weird bug.
Okay.
It's roll 20 being roll 20.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. That will be very interesting. All right. Yeah. So, everyone give me wisdom saves.
Oh boy.
I'm actually good at those.
I am okay at best.
All right.
that's about right for.
Oh, Katine has her aura. Wait, no, that's at 6th level. Damn it.
As
I was
well
like,
as,
I have an aura?
yeah.
At 6th
that's a
level, you get
10
aura of protection. 10 feet radius.
So,
One day.
the three of you who failed, you hear a
Oh, the
whispering.
therapist failed.
And the whisper says, "What is the secret everyone knows? What is the lie that goes untold? What is the truth told to all when no one was there to listen?"
What's
Getting some weird whispery stuff.
whispery stuff? Starts looking
Yeah.
around like she's listening for it.
We're in the cursed lands, I guess that makes sense.
I was
Are
kind of
you
starting to think I
cursed?
might have been crazy.
I mean, you
Did you
are.
meet the same one? What did you hear?
Some really ragged, whispery fucker saying some nonsense.
Did it sound kind of like a riddle?
Maybe. Never quite like
Mine
those.
sounded like a riddle, and I'm not sure if it's just because I like riddles or if they were actually giving me a riddle.
You guys
I'm
got
sure
a
there was
riddle?
delusion. I can't remember. It was really fast. Whispery voice. Can you repeat that? Pull out paper. Anything happen?
Yes, actually.
Ooh.
Ellery, as you say that, you're just kind of like looking around for a response. In the darkness, you see a shape.
Oh.
And almost as if the shadows have coalesced into something. And it looks at you. Make another wisdom save.
Uh-oh. Oh, this one's
Uh-oh.
good. This one's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So,
about right. Was that
um,
not everybody?
this one is
Was
mainly
it you?
for Ellery. So, Ellery, you hear it again, but you fight the urge to compulsively write it down. Like you're writing it down, but you're doing it still of your own will.
Okay.
Like once you finish writing it down, you don't like you kind of feel like maybe you should just keep writing it for a moment, and then that fades. And as you look back up, so has the image of the person.
He's gone.
Yeah. Right after you wrote it
Okay.
down, you looked up and he is gone. And I am just going to send this to you. Nope, that's the wrong person.
What a kind stranger giving us something to do in the middle of the desert. A bit weird about it, a bit sneaky, but you know. Take what we can get.
I don't really think anything good ever happens in this desert. I still think we should be suspicious.
You know, a great hero once told me, never trust anything magic. It's probably
about right.
evil.
I mean,
I mean, look at Stanley, case in point.
would you consider me magic in that vein? Like,
It's probably evil.
Oh no. Am I evil?
Do you feel evil?
No. Would you feel evil, or would you just feel righteous and then have horrible morals?
Shrugs.
Eh.
Not the best kind of evil.
Oh, sock. Bad sock. Bad sock.
Man, I won't lie. This hero told me this when I was pretty young. I did not ask further questions.
Hmm.
I just kind of took it at face value.
Stanley, you're good at like knowing things and riddles and stuff, right? You want in on this?
Stanley is over here trying to think really hard.
Oh, he's already in on it. Okay,
That
sick.
sounds 100% right.
So what's the riddle then?
I'll like turn the page around. Can I post this in
Sure.
the group chat? Or okay. I don't want to just like take a personal message and be like, "Here's it for everyone."
A very super cuddly kitty in my arms.
Oh, baby, yeah.
And he's so cuddly, like he wants to just lay in my arms and just purr.
Oh. What?
I think we can tell Theo will not be helping in solving of this riddle.
Yes.
Snowwolf also does not look like he gives a shit about said riddle.
Is it all the same answer?
She's
or
kind
was
of
it
like
different?
glaring at the page and trying to mouth the words.
Oh, yeah.
I just read it out loud to Gatine so that she understands.
She gives you a tiny hug and just nods.
It sounds like the same thing the Whispering Thing said to me.
Oh, good. Okay, but at least it's consistent. I wonder if it's
Do
one
you
answer.
have a secret? Everyone knows? L3?
Secret everyone knows. I don't think I have secrets. Pretty open.
Santa Claus? Santa Claus, isn't it?
That might be it.
Who
Secret
is
everyone
Santa
knows?
Claus?
It's silence, isn't it?
What?
Silence isn't a secret. That's stupid.
Is there any reaction from the thing?
Nope.
Okay, that's not the answer then. Nope, apparently it's not silence.
Hmm.
It's a lie when it's spoken. It's a truth when it's not spoken to a person. Therefore, I thought silence, but it doesn't
No,
make
it's
sense.
what is the lie that goes untold? It's not the lie that's unspoken.
It becomes a lie when you speak it, though. That
Now
is
you're
what
just adding lines to the riddle.
Yeah.
I'm fucking digesting your riddle, you motherfuckers!
You don't get to put that on my paper. Stop. Give me back my pencil.
So angry.
Is that Stanley or Brian?
That was fucking Bryant, actually.
Oh man.
I'm enjoying doing this riddle as Ket because she just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have to think too hard because she wouldn't. It's very freeing.
Changing plans now. I want you to solve this riddle. I'm going to stop thinking about it too. Stanley's, for some reason, grown tired of this riddle out of
You're
nowhere.
supposed to be the smart one.
Damn, weird. God, why is the guy with the glasses got to be the smart one? God, how
That
strange.
is true.
I mean,
Mm,
why
kinda
is the
weird.
tinkerer who's sitting there and has to tinker with everything and know the inner workings of everything?
Oh, that's strange. God.
You also read a lot of books. Most of them are comic books, but I mean, there's some knowledge in
Can I
there.
roll? Can Ellery roll an inside check to get a hint?
Please?
Sure.
Please?
I will say this doesn't affect. It's not with a person. It wasn't one of
No.
the basement thing.
More like
Only at
the luck roll
1918.
to see if we get a DM inspiration.
Can I ask one of the researchers for this insight hint? They're smart.
You're smart.
They're
Know the
book
answer,
people.
and let me see if I can gauge.
I think that's pretty thematic for a hint. To come from the same person, kind of. In the
Elrain,
background.
make another wisdom save with this
Oh
insight.
boy.
Okay. As you look it over, and think about it, a secret that everyone knows, a lie untold, and a truth that no one heard. All of these things are worthless.
Hmm.
And as you say that, you get a moment of like a wave of depression that you fight past.
Hmm. It's not a riddle, it's a cry for help.
Interesting way of seeing it.
I'm here to talk, evil spirit, if you ever need somebody.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check, actually.
Ooh.
Okay. It's not low. You begin to wonder if these words are some sort of curse.
Hmm. Maybe it isn't a riddle. Sounds like a riddle. I'm gonna treat it as a riddle. I don't want to solve this.
It kind of sounds like one of those things that the adults would get angry at some of the more pessimistic kids for saying at the orphanage.
Wow.
She just kind of looks at you.
Pretty brutal. Okay.
That being said, is it joy?
Kind of along the lines of what I was thinking.
She looks kind of pleased that nothing actually happened when she said that.
Okay.
Hmm.
By the way,
It's an optimism?
Kat, give me a d20.
Oh, good.
Wow. Your hair
On
is
the
starting.
mark.
Your hair is starting to dry up.
Ooh,
Hey!
desert. That's the bad.
Guys, it's less damp.
Oh, okay, good to know. Furiously scribbles notes.
Is it hot in the desert? Wet hair might actually be nice.
Not at night.
No,
It's
so
fucking cold.
there's not a whole lot of sunlight. It is a very cold,
No.
temperate.
That's one of the things about the desert is it is extremes in the day and in the night. So it's
Mhm.
very hot and then very cold.
This place hasn't seen the sun in a long time.
I was actually a little worried when he said my hair was wet. I'm like, oh no, we're in the desert. That's gonna suck.
But at night we have the bubble.
True.
Warm,
Whenever
wet
time for
head
one of
in
the-
the day, and then just frozen plastered to her head in the night.
Mm.
Sounds
Again, even in the
awful.
day though, there's not a whole lot of sun.
Great.
However, there is a lot of whispers that your group is hearing. everyone hears them. Not coherent, like one, like the riddle, but you do hear them louder as you travel. The gnome wizard that looks nervous. He's like, just another day or two, right? And then this is just this area, or the elf, uh, it'll be fine. Don't worry, we will get through this. Which does very little to comfort him. We get to night though.
Oh boy.
As you set up the dome, something strange happens inside of it. What looks like ice starting to freeze inside the dome, you realize is not ice, but feels more like spider webs.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't look good.
No. And the fact that it's on the inside isn't good.
I will say, Ellery, you easily notice before anyone the gnome wizard beginning to panic and seems like he's
Oh.
about to flee.
I would stay in the dome. Dome does a lot.
What is it supposed to do this? I'm supposed to do this.
We expect the unexpected around here.
Something's
Is it
in here, isn't it?
unexpected?
Something's coming in here.
Do you see something coming in?
He's just
We'll deal with it eventually.
He's just panicked and wild-eyed and looks like he's about to flee into the night.
Ket is going to grab him and cradle him like Princess Carrie style and just sit down on the ground, just hold him.
Give me an athletics.
It's okay.
I'm gonna grab him, but I was not going to be that gentle, so.
You know what? Given what's going on the whole day, I'm just gonna calm emotions the bubble.
Okay.
Everybody, yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay. And he kind of, between the calm emotions and being held, he just kind of stays there until eventually he falls asleep.
She just kind of sets him gently off to the side. Anyone who is insightful could probably tell that she's probably done this a time or two for younger kids in the orphanage.
Seems like a practiced motion.
Yeah. She is very good at calming others.
You
Perfect.
will also notice that it is very difficult to move as the webbing keeps trying to pin you.
I'll be trying to take care of the webbing maybe while she's holding this gnome.
Sure. In what way?
Cutting at it if possible.
Okay. How big is the bubble, Ellery?
Not large.
10 feet
It's not
radius?
very big. 20-foot diameter, yeah. 10-foot
yeah.
radius. It's pretty small.
Snow Wolf, you're just going to be swinging a what weapon?
No, not swinging, like scraping with the weapon along the edges.
Okay. Sure.
But yes, the weapon I have is a I believe I don't have anything smaller than a greatsword. No, I do have a hand axe. Probably a hand axe.
There you go.
Okay. As you're doing that, it just seems to replace itself. Like what you cut off fades, but the web keeps replacing itself.
Stanley, you have fire, right?
Do you have anything that's not big boom fire?
Actually, zero fire. Weirdly enough, zero fire spells.
Lightning launchers. No
Okay,
fire,
that's
but
light.
yeah.
Different.
Cast fireball.
In the tiny hut.
I didn't clear it out.
All right. I'll maybe take a second because like the dome is opaque, right? No light's gonna get out.
Yeah,
From the outside, yeah.
I will
it's one way
light a
glance.
torch and maybe try to use a torch to burn the cobweb as the second approach.
Okay. Give me a d20 with advantage.
Wow. Wow. That can't be right.
Yeah, you rolled 2.
Yeah.
I think essentially all you did was roll a 2.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to use this. Like, I thought it was keep highest for the.
Just roll 2d20, you nerd!
That's what I'm doing. All right.
This is
I was trying to
easier,
be smart
Brian.
And do the fucking advantage.
It's easier to struggle. You don't know.
Oh,
No, 16. Well, I'm looking at this fucking dice roller, and it does not have an advantage button, okay? That's what I was looking for.
okay. Yeah. As you burn away, it keeps it away longer, the webbing, but it does still eventually return.
This
You
doesn't quite
wanna
seem
do
normal,
that
guys.
all day? Just take shifts and burn away the webbing as it grows back.
He was gonna look where the source of it is.
Mhm.
Like, where does it begin?
Inside the tiny hut.
Yeah, but we're in a tiny hut. Is there a specific point where it starts?
No, doesn't seem to be.
Elri,
Yes?
can you drop the hut?
I don't know if I'd recommend that, but I can.
I mean, now it keeps spawning webs. Perhaps it responds to magic?
Perhaps.
Everybody but Elry can poke their head outside, right?
Yeah, somebody else can stick their head out and see if that's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my head outside and maybe see if there's web around the outside that I can burn.
Yeah, give me perception.
Oh boy.
It's dark out.
Dark vision.
It's still dark out.
Like
I mean, you don't-
unnaturally so? Like no seeing the stars or sky?
I mean, there's not much sun. There's definitely nothing at night.
I know, but like normally you'd see like even on a dark night you'd see the sky and like stars or something. Is this like cave pitch black, like unnatural black darkness is what I'm asking?
yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like the sun is dulled, so anything that's not that bright is dulled beyond seeing.
Is this night or day? I thought we were in the bubble, so it would be night, right?
Yeah,
Or is this morning?
this is night,
Okay.
but you don't see any webs or feel any webs on the outside.
It looks like it's probably fine outside. It is weirdly dark, but that's normal for you, right?
I mean, I can drop the bubble if you want. Takes a long time to put it back up. That's the only issue. Like, if there's an emergency,
Might,
bubble is not an option.
might be
Cat
worth,
rubs her eyes tiredly. You think this has anything to do with that riddle you guys were given?
That might be to do with the guy.
The guy?
Yeah, there's a guy who gave us the riddle.
There's a
shadowy.
guy?
Which guy do you refer to?
It's like some shadowy guy. I mean, maybe it wasn't a person, but there was definitely a thing that appeared most of the time when I heard the riddle.
I mean, it probably wasn't important, right? It's just some smart person trying to be an ass.
Maybe?
I have a really weird question. Who is cutting their nails right now?
Oh, I'm doing switches.
Okay.
Witches?
I'm
I heard the
putting
clicks.
switches back together.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a new keyboard.
Don't.
Also expensive one.
Nobody needs to know.
Another
Oh,
new one?
everybody needs to know.
Oh
Everybody needs
god.
to know.
Yeah, this is like 4 of like the
If
sub $500 keyboard range, right?
So, for now, until my keycaps get here.
Oh, hi,
Thank you.
Saf.
Help. Anyways. I will if I poke the webs, does it just like snag me, or is it just slowly growing?
They don't like grab you and latch you fully down, but it's slowed. It's very difficult to move through them, and like after you knock some away, like they begin to fade, but new ones replace them.
Hmm.
I'm gonna continue burning while saying, well, Ellery, you seem to have a good go. Do you know what the answer is?
Not really.
Stanley, you're good at this weird shit.
I'm better at the more mechanical type of puzzle, truth be told. Not this.
I don't think anybody's sleeping unless we solve this riddle, it looks like.
Oh, great.
Can drop the bubble if you so desire.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
I mean, it didn't grow on the outside, did it? Did you see any webs? You went out.
Didn't really see any out there, but what stops it from getting worse?
You
I mean, not a bubble, apparently.
you see the group's artificer that you're escorting begins to look around and dive deeper into it. Seems to be casting detect magic or using detect magic, and well, this is interesting. We have this looks to be just sort of a thing that is happening. It's a there's a what's the spells? Gods and wards or something. It's where, well, a lot of magic types use it to secure certain areas and put traps down and such like that. This just seems to be a trap of some sort, but to slow people down. I don't quite understand why it's here.
Should we try and rest somewhere else then? Or do you think it would be a large area?
I don't think the source is external. This only happens within the confines of structure of some
Ah.
kind. I think creating a structure created this.
Okay. So you think dropping the bubble is the right idea? Okay.
Well, I didn't say that exactly. I just
This is all on you. Drop the bubble. He said it. He said the thing. No, like, okay, well, it's worth a shot at least. I mean, it's not happening outside, and it's pretty slow.
From what I can gather, I have a few hypotheses, and that is, one, no matter where you build the bubble, it's going to happen.
Okay.
If we build, maybe a safer test would be to build another structure outside of the bubble to see if it occurs in that as well.
What would count as a structure? Do we have anything to build with?
Didn't you bring tents?
I mean,
Just
I have the
normally sit on
bubble. I
stocks.
don't usually need a tent. Anybody else got a tent?
The artificer brings his out. He's like, well, I suppose you can
So,
use mine.
Stanley,
But I am
where
not.
is ours?
I'm not looking to go out there and build
That's
in the dark.
fair.
Cat will
Right.
start building a tent.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was
Just
gonna
cat?
volunteer, but
Yes, cat.
What?
I'll
What did
go
you
with
say?
Cat.
Okay.
Just cat, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
just
staying in the bubble.
cat. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying
I'll
to
go with
catch that,
cat.
and I'm like, what is he saying? Something cat.
So Ket and Snowwolf, you attempt to build this. Give me.
A wolf have dark vision?
Yes.
He's a kitty.
Tabaxis have dark vision?
Yeah,
No.
Tabaxi have 60 feet.
But Tabaxis do.
What
Because they're
skill?
better cats.
Give me each perception and I suppose survival, just to see the building of the tent.
Oh boy.
Very average rolls.
Wow.
We've built a tent before, maybe.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are trying to build this tent. And it's it's not just a regular tent. Like this is as you're putting it together, Snowwolf probably more than Ket begins to realize that this is some kind of tent that bullshit that Stanley would make. And there are some complications.
So I don't build tents and just sleep under the fucking stars. God damn it.
Elri.
That'd be so-
Or no, I guess Theo. You have the passive of 19, right?
Yes.
I'd say Elri and Theo. You guys notice like a light flicker every once in a while. And like observe this. And as soon as Ket or Snowwolf turns in that direction, it flickers out. And as they're struggling, you notice multiple lights start flickering in and paying attention.
I think they're alerting the locals with their swearing.
Where? Mark looks very puzzled. Elri.
They're yelling a lot of profanities and being generally angry.
How
Snowwolf
do
particularly.
you know?
What? What do you mean, how do I know? You can hear them from here.
But lights are blinking over there.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're
You
hearing us
can
and coming
hear
to look.
them?
I can't hear them.
Then how you know it's being informed?
I mean, they started doing a thing, and then they showed up.
Is it
Sometimes
the
1 and 1 is
Shadow
2.
Man again? Question mark.
I mean, the Shadow Man was like dark and mysterious. These are like bright lights. So maybe if he's got a different vibe now, but my guess, since I can't see them, is something else. You can go look if you want.
Is
Wouldn't
that
recommend it.
wise? Looks to Ellery again.
No. But you could. Somebody should go tell them to be quieter and maybe come back inside for a moment.
Theo sticks his head out of the portal, out of the dome, looking around. Out of the tent. I mean. Or are we in a dome?
You're in the
quite clear on
dome.
that.
They're making the tent. They're trying to make the tent.
But unfortunately, it's a complex artificer's tent and not just, your regular ass camping tent.
Should we go check alone? Questioning.
What?
What?
No, maybe tell them to come back in and see if anything happens or if the lights go away.
Okay, but is the webbing still going on?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's safe to stay here?
I mean, I'm not in active danger. It's just annoying. They might be in active danger. We don't
Fox
know
his
what
head
the
out
lights
and-
do.
All right, Snowwolf, this is not working. I'm gonna go grab Stanley.
That's probably a good shot.
I'm gonna go.
Able to figure this shit
I'm gonna
out.
go
As-
grab Stanley and try to drag him over to help with
As
the tent.
Katine's going back, you see Theo's head pop out, points back to Katine at where the lights are. There is lights flashing over there.
Yeah? Turns to look. Are they still there?
Give me a perception check.
What do your orc eyes see? Not much.
Nope, they flicker out as soon as you turn around. You don't even.
Ellery saw head too.
Okay. We're having trouble with this tent. We need Stanley.
Okay, I'll get Stanley. Pops back in. Stanley,
Did you
they
tell them to come
require
back in? Theo, focus.
they require Stanley out there.
I think this is going to make the situation work. Then we have 3 people outside the bubble.
They make excellent bait. What?
That's... honestly, if they can run back into the tent maybe, or in the bubble, seeing what the danger is might be useful. I don't know.
That is very correct.
I would let them know so that they aren't
I
surprised.
pointed out lights, but lights flickered out when she turned.
Stanley, you were here for this whole conversation. Could you let them know?
Sorry, no, I've been completely zoned out. I've been thinking about the.
Damn it, Stanley.
Good
Good luck out there.
Ellery, why you surprised about this?
I'm walking out in some random direction, I'm guessing, at this point.
Theo would at least point you in the right direction.
Thank you.
I don't
I
imagine
probably
it's
handed
super far from the
No,
dome.
it's right there.
And I probably handed somebody inside the dome my torch before I left to continue taking out what webbing existed.
Yeah. Ellery would be trying to do it, but he's not amazing at that kind of thing.
How flammable are these webs?
I mean, they burn away, but they don't spread like fire.
I mean, we could use them as a bonfire. Like it keeps growing back, so it keeps feeding the flame.
It
Do
burns for quite
we
long enough.
want a bonfire in the center of our 10-foot bubble? I don't know about this.
Warm.
It's already warm. I can make it whatever warm temp we want.
Meanwhile, Snow Wolf is sitting there wondering what the fuck this stupid cylinder he's holding is. And how the hell it goes to the tent, because there's 40 pieces out and none of them look like they connect.
Please allow me to attempt this. I'm quite good at mechanical puzzles.
Snow Wolf just hands it to you and steps back.
Stanley's familiar with this model of tent.
Mm-hmm.
It has a lot more reinforcements, and therefore it requires a lot more like pieces getting twisted together, and then there's like sleeves that lock in as well over different joints. Otherwise, they just kind of collapse in, so it allows for easy foldability after the night. But yeah, if you're not twisting them in the right way and locking them in, then it becomes this whole mess. But yeah, eventually, shortly after, Stanley, also give me a perception check while you're out there.
Oh, hell yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are by yourself with your friends as you put this tent into place. And then, yeah, as soon as it's locked in and ready to go, the webs grow inside.
Oh, nice.
Which becomes surprisingly easy to see as it gets brighter in there. And now you notice the balls of light surrounding you.
Stanley, did you
Oh,
do
hey.
something with balls of light?
No, I didn't cast any dancing lights or any such cantrip before I came out here. These are part of the natural. Natural is a strong word for this area, but part of the area is. I don't even know what these are. What am I looking at?
Theo pops his head out and points to Katine. Look, Katine, lights. Pops back in.
So
She shrugs. It's cool. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with them?
So,
Oh, sorry.
as they start to like surround you, like circling, you begin to hear whispers and almost childlike giggles within them.
Oh no.
And then
They're friendly.
some
Hmm?
voices you hear like new friends.
See?
They're going
If
to
not friend, why
play.
say friend?
Are you the ones who are causing all of the webs to form?
I don't think you want to talk to them.
No. Join us though. It's simple.
Maybe tomorrow? As I point
Okay.
towards the dome and start slowly moving in
Tomorrow.
that direction.
Why would you point at
Tomorrow
it?
you die. Tomorrow you die. And they just start circling the dome chanting that.
Lovely.
Love it.
I'm glad Panic Attack Boy is asleep.
Yeah, he'd be
It's like a little chihuahua.
right. So Snowwolf is motioning for us all to go in the dome, but he's gonna wait until everybody else does.
Yeah.
Or starts heading to that direction.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
How'd it go? I see that you've made some friends.
Tents made. Webs popped up in that thing too.
Pick it up in the morning. I would rather not stay out there. They give me the creeps. Pointing at our friends.
Maybe they'll go away and then I can drop the double. See how long they stay. Otherwise, we're gonna be on web duty all night.
Am I DM? Am I legally allowed to cast Identify on one of these things?
Yeah.
Is that a thing you can do? I don't even know if that's physically possible.
Yeah, I believe
No.
Identify does technically state that you can cast on creatures.
Yeah. I
Not
can
from
know
within
any
the dome,
magical
though.
effects that are affecting them.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have
I'm
to stick
gonna,
your
like-
head out.
Yeah, that's the only problem is it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, just
I don't think I
go say hi.
I don't think I can cast it in the tent. Or in the bubble. Oh, great. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes outside of the dome and cast Identify. Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're touching them?
Give me
within arm's length to rip him in if I need to.
Give me a D20, Stanley. Okay, that's a 50-50 chance.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! How did I accidentally close my window? Open up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad. It'd be great.
So yeah, give me a concentration check, Stanley.
A concentration check. You got it. Oh yeah, it is a concentration spell technically, I guess. So yeah. Constitution. Wait, hold on. Is that a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a dumbass. Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have
okay.
a lot
Oh,
of
boy.
You have a lot of trouble casting the spell as like you start to do the ritual and they keep dancing around you, taunting you and giggling, and it's very unnerving and they keep interrupting you.
God, please stand still. God, I need you to stand. Nope. Stop with that fucking. I'm not gonna die tomorrow. Please, nope. Please.
You die. Oh, you die. Do you continue?
Is the answer to the riddle the afterlife? Is it death? What the fuck is the answer to this dumbass riddle?
You see Snow now trying to actually give a shit about this riddle now that this has caused this much problem.
Okay.
It's not doing very well on it.
Are you going to keep going with the...
I'm going to try again. Fuck it.
All right, give me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. You got it.
Good luck.
What? What are these rolls?
You're doing great.
Roll 20's on one today.
Okay. So yeah, give me another Constitution save. Oh, I really thought it was going to be the 5.
Hilarious.
All right. So yeah, despite them, you managed to kind of push that out, and you managed to get the Identify off. They don't seem to be anything affected by any magic.
Oh, cool.
They're just naturally creepy. Oh yeah, dude.
Nice.
I'm trying to think though. So you do get something though. It's not
Cat passed out.
okay.
Nice.
She's just out cold, cuddling with the gnome.
What you get?
Like he's a cat.
What you get is that the area is the cause of the webs right now. It's just this area, like any sort of structure created will be filled with webs for the night.
Huh. Okay.
Do the webs
So-
seem harmful, or are they just kind of there?
They're just
They
there.
kind of
They're
exist.
just fucking annoying. They slow you down, and if this was like a combat situation,
Yeah, I'm
just
like,
do
oh
it
no! I don't
Be very
give a
comfy.
shit. I'm sleeping in the webs.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like triple blankets. Hell yeah.
Wolf is still
They're
trying
actually
to find
kind of
them.
soft. Maybe it's a blessing. I don't know.
Are
Neat.
the lights still outside?
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
assuming
Oh
they
yeah.
have not left.
Theo would stick out his head, ask, "Follow you where? Follow you where?"
What do you think they're saying?
Follow?
No.
Nope.
Saying-
Tomorrow you die.
Yeah.
I thought follow or die was what they're saying.
Nope.
Initially, they said, "Come play with us," but then they started just chanting, "Tomorrow you die."
Since you said you wanted to play with them tomorrow.
Like Snow Wolf has been thinking about this riddle the whole time. He's been sitting there trying to do burning, and he just looks over at Elry. Do you think it might be history?
Could be. I mean, there's people there to listen when it was told, though.
When it was told, but when you're telling history, it might not be.
Yeah, I mean, facts and stuff get lost over time.
Okay, yeah, but it's okay. Fuck talking in character for a second. Let's solve this dumbass riddle.
None of us are sleeping tonight. We're all just sitting in the bag.
Ket's sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, history.
I rolled a
doesn't-
con check to see if she passed out or not, and yeah, she just kind of fell asleep. The webs don't seem harmful. She's just gonna take a nap.
Okay,
Yeah, why-
history doesn't satisfy the first condition because it's a secret everyone knows. Not everyone knows the history, unless it is their past. But that doesn't satisfy the second condition, a lie untold, because you can definitely talk about your past, right? Okay.
Hmm.
So I've been thinking like, God, is there like a phrase that you can say that satisfies all three conditions? And I was like, I don't know, like I'm lying to you, like something like that, right? That doesn't make sense because not everyone knows that phrase. Like a kid doesn't know that phrase, right? So anyway, I'm fucking stuck on this dumbass riddle.
So, since this is above table, you are aware that the answer was already given, right?
No, I didn't
No.
hear. What was the
No, I
answer?
Never indicated the
Worthless.
answer was given.
Yeah,
It's
Dave,
worthless.
worthless.
Dave got it.
Shush
Yeah.
for a second. What is the answer?
Worthless.
Hmm.
Worthless?
What? Yeah. What is this? What is the secret everyone knows? Worthless. So the secret is worthless because everybody knows. What is the lie that doesn't get told? So worthless.
I thought when you said that, he just kind of moved on, and so I thought it was still sitting there hanging open this whole fucking time.
No, he made a save to see if it cursed him.
I'd say. It's a really good riddle. It's depressing as fuck, but yeah,
I like that better than my actual guess of joy or happiness.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. I was like, I think it's something along those lines. Like, I'm
So I'll
fine
take
with
your
joy.
depressing answer over mine.
How does this fall? How does that satisfy the second condition? I'm
do you
so
If
mean?
you don't tell the lie, then it doesn't really do anything.
So
I mean, if you
what is
lie
it?
but you don't say it, it's like
Yeah,
whatever.
what is the worth of the lie that doesn't get told?
For the truth that's not heard. You tell the truth, but no one listens to it. Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, now Snow Wolf is just very confused, knowing that there's just these fucking spider webs all over the place for no fucking reason.
Because we're in the shithole. It sucks here. Stuff happens. It's like,
There it is.
Just
not that confusing.
just wake head up when it's her turn. She's
Why is it
sleeping.
stuck here? There's got to be some ulterior motive.
This sucks.
going
You know
on?
how I expect everything to be connected.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty obvious one though. You're in Dawnfell, and it's
Yeah.
You're escorting them for a reason.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Out of
Yep.
curiosity, what are our charges doing? Are they
Well,
just
the one is passed
sleeping?
out.
Yeah.
Do they look proud of us? Like we're doing a good job?
Probably not.
Do they look like they feel safe?
they look like sleeping people?
No,
I would hope so.
not entirely. Because again, the artificer is interested in seeing the results of the tent. The alchemist, yeah, he's asleep, and the elf is not asleep. She doesn't need to yet. She doesn't need to trance. She's just watching this, and I would say Elry seems to notice the
Mhm.
vaguest amount of concern.
Fine, as long as we get them through it, that's what matters. We prevented one guy from just running off into the middle of nowhere and maybe dying.
Tomorrow you die.
Yeah, let's stay in
Why?
the bubble and we'll just hope that they fuck off at some point and get bored. And if they don't, we'll deal with them in the morning.
You would ask,
What other
why do we
things did
more
you
to
guys
die?
actually know?
What?
What other things did any of you guys actually know?
Probably not.
Arcana
I
or
have a guess
history.
as a player, but no.
You would
Yeah,
ask
I-
Elry, why are we dying
Pretty sure I know what
tomorrow?
they are. I just don't think my.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I do know what they are.
Yeah, Elry knows what they are. Elry definitely deals with this. Not in a personal manner, but like in his studies of helping people. Like there are phenomena known when if people die in a depressed state or in a horrible way, their spirits can become will-o'-the-wisps
Hmm.
and try to lead people into danger and mutual suffering.
Okay, I'd relay that. Maybe we don't follow them. Just I don't think they're that bad so long as you just don't engage.
All right.
Just ignore what they're saying. They're just hateful little things.
Right. Do you want your tent back tonight, or is tomorrow okay? I'll look at the artificer.
To head back?
What?
He's
Oh,
the
asking
tent
if he wants
back?
the tent.
Oh, the tent back.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, no, I mean, we learned that the webs do grow in there. It's fine. It's fine. He's looking at the will-o'-the-wisp dancing around the dome. We can get it tomorrow. That's fine.
Okay. That sounds
Yeah.
like a good plan. I guess whoever's on watch just keeps the.
Try not to let it get to
That's
you.
okay.
And if it does get to you, wake someone else up. Just don't follow it, whatever you do.
Snowwolf will take first watch, I guess, just burning as many of the webs as possible.
Sure. What watch does everybody else take?
Take a
Second.
second.
Cat
I'm
fell
taking-
asleep, so whatever one I'm woken up for.
I'm taking whatever watch I can that someone explains this dumbass riddle to me because I still do not understand how that's the answer.
Okay, so Stanley is on third watch with. Yeah.
Just post the explanation in chat so I can read it and mull over it a little bit.
Hold on, I got this.
Thank you.
So
Sog is really enjoying the fact that Brian is so stupid by the answer.
Here's the answer. No. Okay.
Okay, but here's the problem. Not everyone knows a worthless secret is my
No,
problem.
it becomes worthless when everyone knows it, because then it is no longer a secret.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the answer is a secret. It's not worthless, it's a secret is the answer to this stupid ass riddle. Anyway.
No, but it's asking what the secret is. What is a secret? Everyone
it's
knows.
no. Yeah,
It's
after it's no.
worthless.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
secret itself is now worthless
The
because
fucking
everyone knows
the
it.
riddle it is oh my god, wait a minute. Is there a typo in the thing you posted?
No.
What is the secret everyone knows? Well, this one is what is a secret everyone knows. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Never mind.
They're similar enough.
I have been mulling over a typo then. I hate this so much.
I think you're looking too far into the article itself.
I changed the for to make it easier to understand.
It still works both ways.
It does.
Yes,
Yeah.
but a secret versus the secret. The secret kind of indicates that there's a specific thing.
Okay, but my problem with this one is the everyone. Not everyone knows a secret or the secret is the
That's
thing.
because it's not a secret anymore. That's the whole fucking point.
Not everyone has like a secret. If you're like a little kid, you don't have secrets. Like you don't even have thoughts is the problem.
No,
You're
it's
so
not about
focused
the
on one
people.
aspect of the riddle.
Okay, hold on. Let me edit ever so slightly more.
It's not about the people knowing the secret. It's about the secret becoming worthless because everyone knows it.
This is far more entertaining than I expected it would end up being.
Suck, are you recording this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brian rewatched the video during this week.
I don't think it's gonna help him. I think it's just gonna.
Okay, that makes way more sense. That part, okay, that is no longer a fucking like paradox on itself, and that actually makes the riddle good. The rest of the riddle sucks. Or the rest of the riddle is fine when that actually makes the riddle fine. That okay. That
Did I fix it?
That
We
legitimately
retcon that's what he said so that Brian doesn't implode.
No.
Yeah, let's just
Okay. Never mind. No,
let's just go for the brain splatter. Anyhow, next morning, I'm assuming nothing happens on the guard shifts.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh God.
Okay.
The elf is awake. With Snow Wolf. So, your group. How long have you been doing this?
A few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Months. Dingus, we've been doing this months. They're just gonna make us look so bad.
I mean, we have. It's only been a few weeks in game, right?
A couple months, at least.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I would have answered a couple months then. Like,
Sure.
actually, I thought it was only a few weeks in game. So we only made 10 gold in a couple months.
Listen, Ellery
Yeah.
doesn't have a whole.
Yes, we
or
did.
Stanley doesn't have a whole lot of money on him.
And it doesn't help that someone spent it all in a shopping spree.
It's true.
Hey, that was beyond my control. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right.
Literally compulsory.
So, yeah. It's like, And by a few months, you mean excursions to Dawnfell?
Oh no, we've some excursions to like undead places. A few in Einheit. This is a first for Dawnfell.
excursions to undead places.
Yeah, the weird undead
Similar to this.
island thingy. Like where they all tend to guide and they have like a bunch of zombies there.
The Island of the Dead.
Yes.
And what were these excursions exactly?
A few were chasing down. One was chasing down some old factory. One was chasing down a necromancer that got loose, and a grave robber.
Give a persuasion check.
Yeah, that seems right.
Well, glad you're here. She stays awake for
I
the.
don't think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Snowwolf would really pick up on anything really from her.
That's fair.
So I think he just leaves it there. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next watch is
Me.
Elry and Theo.
E.
With the elf is still there. Yeah, after a little bit, she'll begin the same. This is your first time in Dawnfell?
Yeah, in Dawnfell.
Your companion was telling me of some battle you had with the undead and necromancer.
Oh, yes. I will try. I picked up on her being skeptical, right? That we're, like, even qualified.
Yes.
I will try and go through, like, what we've been doing. I'll leave out, pointedly, anything to do with the fucking book and Stanley's situation.
That's a really nice term.
Uh-huh. I'll explain what we've been doing, how we like have been fighting against some necromancer. I'll try to make it sound good. Not like too embellished. Nothing is technically incorrect. It just sounds better than it was.
Okay.
While Elry's telling this, Theo just nods.
Give me a persuasion. Okay. She does seem a bit more at ease.
Yeah.
But she does look at.
Okay, they're not inexperienced. That one's just an idiot. Okay.
Yeah. He just made it sound terrible. Yeah, we went to a building once, and then we went to the Isle of the Dead. Yeah, we'll protect you.
It's okay. He's the muscle.
But she does look at Theo a little bit. Yeah. Interesting. Why are you still... You said Nox is your soul.
We looks to Elry like,
What?
Did you explain
we
that?
tell him?
I don't know that I would have said that.
I don't think that would be something we'd be
'Cause you said-
publishing.
Okay, because you said... I'm just making sure, because you said everything except the book.
Okay. Anything incriminating and horrible. How about that?
I
I
also
was
think we're not
mentioned that
supposed to
we
be saying
found
anything
him.
about Ragegrave, right?
I mean, we can tell them that we went to Ragegrave. There's not anything wrong with it. It's just I don't know that I would bring up the whole encounter with the council where he nearly lost control of himself.
Rather than
Ragegrave was
saying
kind of a
Ragegrave, you would probably say,
Isle of the Dead.
Yeah,
'cause
Isle of the Dead.
Ragegrave itself is
Particularly.
considered a secret.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So a lot less got told then.
Yeah.
Which so she's still at calm a bit more. Oh. Alright. Suppose we all start somewhere and have handled things as well, and not exactly
We have a
like
quite
I'm
diverse skill set too, so I feel like we can handle most situations. We just don't have quite the wealth of experience to handle it immediately.
Or later.
I just worry that
Thanks,
those
bro.
will-o-wisps will alert something to us.
Well, they haven't run off yet. They seem. Well, have they run off?
At this point, yeah, they've kind of faded.
Oh. Well. I'll like explain what I know about will-o-wisps and be like, I don't think they work for anyone or anything. They're kind of just angry and resentful.
True, but you don't need to do your own bidding necessarily. Much like we have you as our escorts, they may escort something else here.
Mm,
Or
Fair
escort
point.
something to something.
yeah. We'll keep an eye out.
I'm asleep. Don't listen to me.
Jane talks in her sleep.
If she does, she probably talks about food, by the way.
So
The pot
poorly
brownies?
cooked. Why does he keep making all of this awful food? Alright. Better at the orphanage.
Whoa.
The food.
What? What? No, that's my job. What?
In terms,
That's
Bryant
good.
and I'm pretty sure TJ would understand. Maybe Austin.
What?
Think what Luffy would say in his sleep. It's that. It's all food.
It would bring rations too. King like just puts it in her mouth. Food. Walks away.
Ugh.
Did you just eat one of my rations? I guess they were yours. Oh well.
Just
She
shoves a
wanted
Slim Jim in her
food.
mouth.
What?
Shoved a Slim Jim in her mouth.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
she's
yeah.
kind of like subconsciously chewing like a cattle animal would.
Yeah. So, the rest of the night does go uneventfully. And you continue on. The webs have disappeared by morning.
Oh, cool.
Give me survival check. Give me a D100.
Can I get help with the map, Theo?
Yes, I can.
And give me a D20.
Damn.
That's rough.
No.
Wow.
I don't like where this
Okay,
is
DM,
going.
I see you.
Dragon.
I can just inherently tell what's at that point on the table.
Shadow Dragon?
Maybe.
Flapping of wings and
We look all to the one who said, let's do Dragon Mission. Why?
It'll be fine.
No, we won't. We're not going to die. So, roll up a new character party?
We don't know exactly what's
Oh,
happening.
that's
It's not good one way or another.
Maybe. Maybe it is really good. That's why it's on the 100.
Oh, that's interesting too.
Or are you kidding at this point, Austin?
Help.
Help.
You need help, yes.
I'm just coping, okay?
Uh-huh. It's okay, buddy. Your death will be swift. What?
So,
Probably.
as you guys are heading out, I'm assuming even with the darkness throughout the day, you've been using some sort of light to guide you.
Probably? I don't have a way of doing it.
Okay. We'll say the artificer has.
We have
at least.
torches, don't we?
Yeah, and I can like fashion together like a small like light up object with shit. Like, yeah.
Glow
Sure.
stick.
So all of
Partying.
these lights though seem to be
A
dulled.
beacon.
Dulled to about the brightness of a candle. Furthermore, you definitely keep hearing the giggles, although it is much harder to see the will-o-wisps as even their light is dimmed, and they keep flickering in and out anyway. But yeah, they keep taunting you with things like, "You're gonna be our friends today. You promised. We already have some friends. Would you like to meet our friends? So you can be all friends."
Remember, guys,
Olaf
do
is
not
just
engage.
on edge and like hand on his greatsword hilt.
That does remind me as well. Yes, the gnome also has been back to being
Right.
horrified. What does it? What do they mean by the?
They're
What
just saying literally anything to get us worried.
Okay, well, I mean, what friends? Can you guys handle them?
I'm sure
One
it'll be
way or
no
another,
problem.
we'll have to.
Oh, okay. Give me a persuasion, Ellery. Okay.
Mid.
Give me a D100. Or D20, I mean, I'm sorry. Well, I get it. Yeah. Okay. The gnome seems to clutch to Ket's side more than trying to flee.
Perfect.
But
That's the smart move.
it seems like he may still take off at any moment.
It will be right behind him and Cat in case I need to chase him down and grab him before he gets off too far.
He's a gnome, and with your muscle, you could probably pick him up by the scruff like a kitten.
Yeah, I also
If he tries to
have,
run, you could just grab him to be like, no.
Yep. I have
No.
80 feet on a single turn.
Well,
Bad gnome. You
You are
stay
m-
with the group.
You are currently moving, so the feline agility wouldn't kick in.
Well, no, it's that's okay. Yeah, because it's once per round, and then I have to not move for it to recharge. So would it not work just because we're moving? I guess is the question.
Yes. The way it works is it's kind of like you prep to jump. You do essentially you do the cat wiggle to get ready to pounce.
The
Okay.
juicy butt
Well,
wiggle.
Even still, I have 40 feet of movement, so
Yeah, you're still faster than him by far.
so
It's not going to be difficult to catch him.
yeah.
Assuming you're unhindered. Anyway, all right. as you're traveling. Perception checks.
Even with my passive 19?
Uh huh.
I am like pinpoint on this gnome, making sure he's not running.
Let's see here. What's the number you need to beat?
I think I'm also stopping the 3D dice. I just can't.
Even the regular one has been slow and behind today for me.
Yeah. Let's see. Battle map, battle map, battle map, battle map.
Oh, dearie.
That's a good sign.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now we get to prove ourselves as worthy adventurers, not copium.
We'll use this one. Ignore the cave.
The cave isn't real and can't hurt us?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Set up a marching order.
Have you switched maps?
Oh, sorry about that.
Yep.
Which way are we going?
I'll let you decide.
Say left to right, maybe?
I'll just use a commoner token for your allies. They will have a little bit more hit points than your typical commoner.
Thank God. They might have more hit points than me.
Probably not.
Doesn't take a lot.
Oh, great. I gotta update token again.
Oh.
I'm just gonna have them. I'll line them up when you guys are ready. Or you can even tell me where. That's the one. The one will definitely be by 15.
Yeah, I was sitting there because I thought that the one up there was supposed to be the gnome. So
Be right back.
Well, no, like I said, I'll move them afterwards. They're just there so I can place them.
yeah, I'm waiting to see where Katina is because I'm behind her and the gnome.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
You said up or down on the map?
Bottom left.
Or left? Okay.
Okay. This one will be here. I have one here. Unless you guys want to have flash you, unless you guys want to have them in a specific area.
Nice.
That works, I guess. I guess I'll like round out a little bit more so that we're kind of on the sides of them, but that's fine.
If you want, I can move them. I'm just.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Very consistent.
It's a lot
Tight
of
grouping.
rules. Oh, okay. Cool.
All
Flying
ones.
light bulbs, my mortal weakness.
Oh, I didn't click my token. Lord forgive me.
I love how bad its sword order is too, because like Hold on, is it
Literally
supposed to be
sorted.
sorting?
Not
Not
sorted
yet.
yet. I wait until everyone
Okay.
rolls.
Yeah, there
That
we
makes
go.
sense. I thought it was an auto sort. I'm just like, it has a like,
No,
no, Dave's at 14. I thought it was a 13 as well.
okay.
Oh my god, I did a
Oh.
lot of damage.
Really? I'm the highest with a 14?
Go get him,
yeah.
Tiger.
I rolled a nat 1.
No,
But
you're-
I'm happy to waste those on initiative and not on my attack, so.
don't worry.
That is
You
fair.
guys aren't the high. That's not the highest, Theo. You're fine.
No, that's not better, Sock, the way you said that. Makes me a bit uncertain and scared.
I just delete that one. That's interesting.
Did you tell us about the elf's conversation, Ellery?
Maybe? Probably not, honestly. It kind of looked
Okay.
bad to be like, oh, they doubt us. Like if we
Well,
had a
the
moment
reason-
alone somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, the reason I'm kind of asking is like with the will-o-wisp getting so close, would I think of taking any action against it until it is aggressive towards us is what I was thinking. Right now it's just annoying. So
Yeah. So you guys are trying to stealth, and they start popping in and out, blinking. We're gonna meet our friend. We're gonna meet our friend. And none of you hear it because they are providing ample distraction.
Hmm.
yeah, sounds right. Oh, yep.
Howdy. That's a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
I know. I was gonna say it does give some hope that it is smaller.
It might just still need rescaling from Sock.
Yeah, it could just be that you put on a tiny one to give us false hope.
There's not a whole lot of mass left to what this dragon is. As it begins to swoop towards you. Let's see, what do we have here?
I really dislike telling the NPCs to go run next to Ellery, but at the same time,
Let's move up here. Just double check. Yeah.
oh boy.
Oof.
Is it a deck save?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Everyone or
Everyone.
Yep, it's open.
But is this where we say goodbye to our NPCs?
Might be where we TPK, to be honest, by those deck saves.
Ruh-roh.
this is fine.
Yep.
Wow.
A single fucking pass. Holy
That's
shit.
pretty good.
Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, you're missing 2d8.
No. The D6s. Nope. Damn it.
Oh, I only take 3 damage. I like that.
I like the 3 damage. That's
I
a good
picked
one.
that roll. I
3
picked that roll.
plus 32.
29. 32. Okay.
Guess who's down?
You're not
I
actually
guess,
that.
guess who doesn't have potions? Shit.
Guess who has healing? And guess who's next to him? Oh.
You don't only you 29 points. We leveled up last time. Don't forget this, guys. We're level 5.
I'm
Uh-huh.
a fucking
Guess who?
therapist.
Guess who put his 6 in Constitution? Our therapist.
No, I have it in strength, but I only have 28 still.
Oh no.
Theo, you're a therapist and 3 of your escorts have dropped.
Yeah, life slapping our therapist. Basically, poke of healing. You get 6 healing.
So how
that's
much
a lie.
damage total did I take?
32.
32?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's my action? Oh, fuck me, he recharged it. Really?
We don't know
Yeah,
that.
I guess this is TPK.
So that's it, Theo,
Bonus
is the heal?
action. I'm using a key point to dodge. Step of the wind.
You gonna move?
I mean, patient defense.
I'd like to stand alone, please.
Here. Perhaps try to draw this attention over here.
Sure. Give me what? Intimidation or persuasion or something?
Great for me. Oh well. It doesn't matter.
Do it. You -2 charisma. There it is. Snow Wolf.
Yeah. Bonus action rage as I run up to the hindsight of the dragon and yell at everyone else to run. And go in for 2 attacks with the +1 greatsword from Stanley.
First one hits.
All right. Oh, raging that doesn't do anything. That's just +2 to the damage. I forgot to check that.
Yes.
So let me check that before I roll. Where the fuck did the checkbox go again? Rage damage is on. Okay, never mind. Cool.
Okay. The max?
It's pretty damn close.
Maximum damage.
Yeah, no, it's max.
Maximum damage.
Why isn't the number green?
Good question.
I will do a cool move that I've done quite a lot.
Survive?
Yeah. Bardic Inspiration and Healing Word. These 2 people. And then I'm gonna move like over here. I think that's it. Why is it going up? There we go. Down. So one of them has 5 health, and the other has level 1. 6. If that brings them up, please,
Sure.
dear God. Okay.
I thought you said you were down.
He punched me to heal me.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, magical finger poke.
So which one are you're healing?
These 2. Bardic on 1, Healing Word the other.
I think it's whenever they make a death save or something, they just heal instead.
I think it's if they get reduced to 0. So maybe it doesn't work now, but I guess if they expend it on a death save, it would work.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they're already at 0.
Yeah, so they'd have to roll something and add it.
Okay. All right. Stanley.
Hello. I am about to die. Everyone's about to die.
You know it.
Unless
I legitimately don't see how we get out of this. But I will cast Cure Wounds on
Who
the
is
person
that?
next to me.
that
Actually,
person's
no, you
gonna be
bardic.
up soonish.
Yeah, you bardic that person, so I'm instead gonna run to this one.
Sure.
Cure Wounds that person. 10 HP.
That's the gnome, and they wake up screaming.
Yeah.
And then we have to spread out again. How much movement do I have left? 15 feet. God, the map doesn't go down far enough.
How far
I
were you
guess I go
willing to go?
here, I think, is the game plan. Something like that.
Here, let me do this.
Uh,
How far were you willing? How much further did you want to go?
I want to go 5 feet down further than this. Thank you.
How it works.
Okay. So yeah, something like that, so that we're just spread out, so that the next fucking time this guy hits us, we're not all gonna die. Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. 15.
Okay, so what are we looking at as far as our people we're supposed to be watching out for?
Everyone's essentially healed at this point. I think
Okay.
Yeah.
the next
Nobody's gonna die unless he does the breath again, which he probably won't.
yeah,
Right?
probably the best thing that you could do right now.
Who is measuring from me to the cave, and
me?
why?
I am, because that's what I'm thinking you should do.
I don't
Why do you
think
want
the
me to go to
cave
the
is
cave?
real.
It's the only way we survive this, right?
The cave isn't real.
Okay, maybe if the cave's not real, we're fucked. But like, what do we do otherwise? Try to fucking fight the dragon? Like what? We don't win this. Anyway, you do your turn.
Let's... We're gonna go ahead and do one of these at 2nd level. All of my teammates, except for myself. And then... This is not a great place to be right now.
Um. if you'd like to think about it a little bit,
Uh-huh.
the elf who made her deck save, while badly hurt, does seem to be trying to prepare something. So we wanted to let her go first.
All right. I will hold until she does her thing.
Okay. She
Sit
sits
close to my
there.
charges to block.
And she pulls out a scroll. Like I may be able to hold it for a little bit, but I don't know how long. As she reads off the scroll, a sphere.
The timeout
Um,
bubble.
Not that.
Oh.
Not as effective as that. That's what I'm looking for. Let me make it over here and move it. A wall of light forms around the dragon. While not particularly bright, given the way that this day has been, it's still quite quite bright for what you've been seeing. I'm gonna need. Trying to see how far it is. So she's trying to wrap it around. It's gonna be actually, I guess, a bit more square-like to try to avoid all of this. Snow Wolf, give me a con save. Okay. Okay. Uh. There we go. Snow Wolf, you take 8 damage, but you are not blinded.
What type is the damage?
Radiant.
Okay, that would be 4 then, because I was raging, right?
Sure.
Because it's a quarter. I'm just asking, was that half or was that?
Yeah, you're the
'Cause-
beast totem.
Yeah, I would be resistant to whatever the damage is, and
Yeah,
then
then 4.
on the con save. Okay.
And you are not blinded, so. Alright, now it's Katine.
Wee. Okay. So it's held at the moment?
It's inside this wall. Whether or not it's held, you're not sure.
Right for bonus actions. What the whole heck? This is why I always have D&D Beyond up, because I can't remember what things are bonus and not.
Same.
No, I don't think I have anything else.
You could try to spread out the.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Oh, and this one will also get up because oh, well, it's interesting.
2 health.
Yeah, 2 health. It's 2 health. And they will scatter a bit away. Not her, she's still there. Will-o-wisps. Don't worry. We can make you our friend when you just fall asleep. They vanish. His turn. So in this cylinder of light, you hear it roar out and once again use its breath weapon, which you see sort of like funnel out of the top of the cylinder. But it is contained within there and does not hit anyone. Okay. Theo.
Yes. Be on the map. There it is. Here.
Okay.
Like yell to Elrie, "You okay?
I'm alive.
Okay." Can we see through the wall of light?
I don't believe so. Let me take a look.
You do or don't?
I don't believe so.
And I'm taking the dodge action.
Blocks line of sight.
Hmm.
But creatures and
And I'm taking
objects can pass through it.
Oh.
So we can attack through it, is what you're saying?
It can also just walk out.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
It hurts when you pass through it.
It does seem to be blind, though.
When Snowwolf hit it, could we tell if that was like it cared, or was it just like a stub its toe kind of reaction?
No, it hurt. I mean,
Okay.
he put some damage into it. Like, you mean in terms of how much, or do you mean in terms of, like, if it was resistant or not?
Like how much? Like was
Oh.
it a grievous wound? Was it a toe tubbing or toe stubbing?
Well, in that sense, that one was a bit harder to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was my turn.
Okay. Your turn is just to have a convo.
Uh-huh.
All right. Snowwolf.
All right. So question, with it blinded, do I get advantage on my rolls, attack rolls?
Give me a perception check.
Damn.
Yeah, so when
Wow.
it did the shadow breath, it didn't destroy the light wall, but it did dull it enough for you to see where it's still at. So yes, you would have advantage.
Okay. All right then. In that case, I am gonna go in for 2 hits with a greatsword. Okay.
Okay, that one hits.
All right. Cool. At least the one that hit did crit. So
I don't think you rolled the crit
You
one.
didn't roll crit.
it did not. It didn't.
Well, no,
How do
you
roll
did
crit
not.
again? Yeah,
Means
like
you didn't click the crit one.
no, there wasn't a button on the thing. I just clicked the damage button.
If you click the word greatsword +1, like everyone else does, where it crit,
I'm sorry,
rolls
okay? I
it
play
as a
this once a
crit.
week on Roll20.
For 3 years.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all. That's all we can really do. He's just gonna.
Ellery.
I think that's it.
Bardic woman who's putting up the cylinder. Because goddamn, that is helping. So it's that one. Action. I don't know. How far am I? Too far. I can move here. Why is it so tough? Just keep spreading out. I'm gonna dash here.
Okay. Stanley.
Hi. It's Stanley's turn.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Stanley is going to. Is he gonna move at all? I don't actually know if he's gonna move at all. You know what? I'm just gonna stand still. And I'm gonna shoot the thing. I guess.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna just shoot this motherfucker. 2 attacks with the lightning launcher. 26 and a 10.
Mm-hmm. One of those
I
hits.
assume the 10 both hit?
One hits.
Okay, I swear. I was gonna say, what the hell do you mean? 11 lightning damage, and then an additional D6 of lightning damage on top of that. Blink. I'm not gonna do the full yell right now. I'm not in the mood.
Also, we're trying to be a little stealthy. I mean, we are sending up a cylinder of light, but you know.
We literally just alerted the Shadow Dragon.
This is the thing we're trying to hide from, so.
Yeah.
Keep sneaking.
Exactly.
All right.
Anything else I can do? No fun bonus actions. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. roll for her real quick. Oh.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay. You see the top of the cylinder sort of begin to almost like unravel, like as if it were like a slinky, and the top part was kind of coming apart as it fires inwards a beam of radiant energy, to which the dragon lets out a very loud screech of agony.
Good, good. I'm glad they can save our adventuring party.
I'm glad our clients are saving our asses.
Yeah.
That will get rid of the wall, though.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
How's it looking?
Very bad.
Thank
And
God.
very angry.
I'm glad I'm up close.
Team.
Wee. Okay. I think I'm just gonna push in and take a swing or two at it.
Did they just run off, all of them?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
All of the NPCs except for the one who cast the light thing, it ran off.
Great.
Yep.
I don't know how liable we can be held if they run away from us actively.
That is fair.
I
Granted,
assume
we
those
don't
hit.
get paid if they die, but you know.
Yes, yeah. Okay. That will actually, because of the radiant damage, will dissipate it.
Yes. Thank you, our weaknesses.
Holy.
Looking around, Snowwolf will ask, so where did your friends go?
She just kind
Should
of
go grab
drops.
them before.
She drops?
Yeah, like just kind of like not unconscious, but like exhausted to her knee.
Yeah, I'm gonna run off after the panicking people.
All right, give
Oh my
me.
god, same.
You go over and keep her from like falling down and hurting herself, but that's the extent that Snowwolf can help.
Yeah, she's falling
Theo
into
will
sand. She's not.
Yeah.
Theo
Still,
will
there
join
could be
Elray,
rocks.
but he's faster than Elray and just so runs past. Meow.
Okay. Point them out.
What about
Yes.
Stanley, who's been very quiet?
I literally just said I'm following Ellery!
Give me perception and survival check.
Do we
Ellery.
still have Bless? Is it fast enough?
Yeah. I believe Bless is on saves though,
Perception,
not
so-
checks.
Attack roll, saving throw. Okay, yeah, doesn't work.
I mean, I can stun them. Slap, stunning strike. Slap, stunning strike.
You have a hard time seeing them, but you do find their tracks. Uh, give me
Oops, not the right one.
give me a D20 with advantage.
Ignore the radiant. That I didn't realize it would. I didn't untoggle my
cancels
smite.
out.
So 10 healing to all within 30 feet of me when I cast it.
Might want to wait on it because it takes 10 minutes. And we're running.
Okay.
That's kind of why I'm proccing it now, so that hopefully when you guys get back, it's just ending.
Fair.
Okay. That's what we can do. That's how this plays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move them real quick. So you see them all. Do it like this. What you find. So,
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Those who ran off for the group, you see, they have just been shocked down, by the will-o-wisps.
Shocked?
Yes.
They alive?
Oh, boy.
Okay, I thought they were meant shot down. I was like, what the fuck?
No, they've been like the will-o-wisp emitted electrical burst to them and knocked them
Mhm.
down. They are hurting.
It's just those three that ran off rolling initiative, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Plus
like, that must
9
have-
to initiative?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, that must have been a misroll. Let me double check that. Nope, that's right. That's what they have.
Holy fuck, I didn't know that was possible for creatures.
Well, it is for them.
Is that their
Stanley,
dex
you
or
also
they just have
rolling?
an initiative bonus?
No, that is their dex.
Huh.
Who else
Yeah,
ran? It
well-
was Elry, Theo. Was it also Stanley?
Stanley's there?
Did Stanley roll initiative?
Oh, Stanley gets to roll initiative. Oh, yay.
Stanley gets to go first.
Stanley casts magic missile.
Hell yeah.
One on each?
I'm actually going to do a 4th level magic missile. And we're going to send 2 at one and then 1 at, and then,
Have
sorry.
4th level spell slot as an
No, sorry, 2nd level. I'm a liar.
I know what
we're
he
gonna-
meant. I knew what he meant.
Yeah.
Four
So we're going to
missing,
send 4 of them
yeah.
out. 2 at this one, 1 at this one, and then 1 at this one. So yeah, let's roll those d4, shall we?
Plus
1, 2, 3,
Wow, very consistent.
4.
Jesus,
What the fuck?
that is
Beautiful.
Okay.
Well,
Very
Max
nice.
fucking damage.
what the hell was that? Okay.
I mean, technically, it would have been 5 as maximum damage because he's got a +1 on it.
And the one on the right, you said the 2?
Yeah, the one on the right's getting 2.
Okay. Their turn.
I don't like that.
Fine.
Surprise.
They will attack with flanking.
How dare they?
They took exception to that.
The 21 and the 16 hit.
Lightning launcher, lightning launcher.
And guess who's at 0 health?
I was gonna say
Guess
that
who
would
gets
take me
to
down.
enter Rubber Band Hell again? Guess what? Rubber Band Hell begins.
Woo! I love Rubber Band Bell.
Healing word.
Were these fucking little will-o-wisps mocking my lightning launcher? How dare they?
Oh, I wanted to roll it, not say it. There you go. 6 health.
Oh, thank you.
And I wanted. Which one of them is the gnome?
This one.
Okay. I will stand against my better judgment, like right here.
Okay.
So that it feels a little safer. Don't run. I'll tell to him.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. Come on. Come in, clutch bard. Wow. As bad as I can do.
Jeezums. That's a good bad roll, but it's still a bad roll.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Shockingly, it misses the gnome as he
Really?
bolts off.
Shockingly?
Yes. I know what I said. These ones will back up over here. Yo.
Yes. Theo will move over here to get flanking and swing at it. Oh well. Could have been attempted.
All right.
Hold up by your sucker punch. Yeah.
Okay. Calm down, Zoro. You take it down on the second sword strike. Yeah.
That one.
Actually, wait, hold on. I know. I just read part of their stat block.
Don't tell me they burst when they die.
That would be a real bummer.
No.
Okay.
Do they?
Don't.
No.
Quickly writing on their stat block. Oh, looks like they do.
Don't you add that. Don't you add that. Please don't.
No. They're resistant to non-magical. That's what I realized.
Oh, they got a
Uh-oh.
magic weapon. Looks to Stanley.
What do you want me to fucking do about it? I can't craft everyone a magic weapon.
You cat. Looks sad, puppy eyes.
I can take Snow Wolf's away and give it to you if you want.
Oh no.
But I think Snow Wolf has a harder time hitting things than you do.
In that case, three blows.
Yeah, part of me is wondering if he would say that if Snow Wolf was directly near him, or if he just has the courage to say that because Snow Wolf's not in the immediate vicinity.
We'll never know.
On the last one, put in a stunning strike.
Okay.
Can't save. Ooh, he
That's
fails.
ass. God.
Stunned.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hi, it's Yo-Yo's turn. Wait, is this one not dead yet?
He's stunned.
Not stunned.
Oh.
Say that. That's
Well,
what I just realized.
Oh my god, are we starting to earn our actual superhero names?
Oh, or,
Maybe.
Copper yo-yo.
That would be way more fitting, yeah.
huh.
That's dark. That's bad, but also hilarious.
I don't understand. There's nothing about his costume that's yo-yo related.
Well,
You'll understand soon.
we're gonna. God, I'm fucked. We're gonna do a thunder weave, I think.
Uh-huh.
Thunder wave. Sorry, not weave.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna cast that, and then they have to make what is it? Deck saves.
Con.
Con
Thank
saves.
God.
They're gonna make con
Dex would
saves.
be rough.
Each creature?
Each creature in a 5-foot cube projected from me. So is it 5 foot or 10 foot? Sorry, 15 foot. So just like straight line away from me. I'm gonna
Okay.
hit these two.
I think it's a box, isn't it? Or is it a... Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's a creature.
It's a cube.
Yeah, cube is a box.
Sorry.
That
no,
would
I
also
thought
hit
it was
Elry,
out
you
in
know that,
front,
right?
Like,
Only if he's
No,
going
yeah,
after all
right.
three. He's going after the top two.
Yeah, I'm going after these two.
It says range self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
because
hand.
the
That's
edge
where
of the
the cube
box
initiative
casts from
comes
you.
out.
Yeah. It is a.
It's like a-
I'm not gonna lie. It is a very poorly worded and confusing
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
But yes, it essentially, as long as the cube is touching Stanley, that's the area.
Almost misread that spell then.
It's fucking weird.
I did
yeah.
too for a while.
And they move 10 feet away.
Yep. Oh, I need to roll damage. Whoopsie.
You did 5.
Oh, it auto rolled. Fuck, that's horrible. Whatever. That's fine. Horrible damage.
Hearing this, would we have been able to maybe start running towards them?
Sure.
I did hear the fucking thunder wave. That's for sure.
Wee!
Oh yeah.
Just let us know when we arrive and
Just
join combat. So
roll initiative.
if they're still there.
Then I am going to subtract that health and actually stop casting Prayer of Healing.
Oh shit! I rolled initiative without my character, so it's a 7.14 for Snowwolf.
12. My total.
Do I have to roll again to get it actually on the tracker for you to update?
I was supposed to automatically guess.
It tries. Sometimes.
There we go.
Occasionally.
Somehow still better at least. 7 was.
So yeah. They are gonna come up and not be flanking. Stanley, 3 lightning.
How dare they?
Elry.
I am going to. This guy's stunned, so he can't reaction, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go here and tell them to stay back, but stay close. And I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on them so that they aren't panicking.
Okay.
And then I'll Bardic.
No persuasion to it. I'm
You
just
know.
gonna cast a spell. Fuck
Yep.
that.
I know one of them is shitting themselves. I can keep him a little bit.
Can smell it.
Make a
Calmer,
persuasion with
yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Be
Yeah.
better.
God damn it, you fucking lemmings. Stay still so I can protect you.
Exactly.
Theo.
I don't have to keep running after you.
This is why no one likes escort missions.
Theo.
Yes. Once more, stun. Slash.
And both hit. That takes the time.
And Dan's over here. App. 24? Another stun.
Okay.
Ah! He didn't make it. He's stunned. DC
Alright.
14. I was so afraid, like, don't make that.
Wolf.
Is this the actual distance away we are, or
Sure. At this point.
are we further? Okay.
Stone is one
In
of
that case, I will move my 30 feet up to this one and take a couple swings. Oh, I closed my character sheet. Super me.
Are Will-O-Wisps immune to paralyzed or stunned?
Would you ask?
They're immune to a lot of things, but no, I did check for stun. The 20 hits.
Okay. Oh,
That
I
is-
am no longer raging. Sorry, I forgot to turn that off.
And that is magical, so that one dies.
Okay.
15.
Wee. Damn.
You can get within range, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, okay. You'll give me the extra 5.
Yeah.
She kind of slides a little bit.
This has been a bit wonky with the way it played out.
God, where is it? There's the button.
Got it?
I don't think that was supposed to be advantage, but luckily it's the
stunned.
first number.
That will kill it. I just had to check its way of
Whee!
looking at radiant. All right. Dragon down.
Back and get the one who is.
Yeah. You're able to recollect everything and everyone, and that is where we will leave off this session with you just about to get them to their area and the dragon defeated and in great health.
Can I
What lies ahead?
preemptively do my prayer of healing?
Absolutely. Everybody make sure you apply that.
If we're going to take a short rest, which I would assume.
Boop.
It is
Much
20
better. 17 to... I think it's 6 people.
Is it
Hold on.
17 or 28? Oh, that's the radiant damage.
Yeah, that's the
17.
radiant. I forget to toggle that off.
That's fair.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice. So I will get all of our charges, and who is the lowest amongst our party?
I've got 6, but Stanley might be the lowest.
I'm at 3.
Yep, there it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
those 2.
Okay. 17 healing. to
And
you
then
guys.
me and the others will split my lay on hands. I've got 25 to put to everyone.
Okay. All
We'll
right.
go 5 to
That's
myself,
6.
10 to each of the others.
And then are we taking the long rest or the short rest?
Yeah, and we'll take care of that next week. We'll see real
Okay.
Okay.
quick. All right.
Sounds good.